All characters in this game are over the age of 18. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I'm disturbed. I've seen things. I've seen things, horrible things, terrifying things. So there's probably nothing you can do here that's going to terrify me. Much. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I'm depressed to some extent. I'm anxious. But I'm gonna have a positive... I'm gonna have a positive experience either way. Can't find my words. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be... I guess, maybe? Thank you for your interest in Doki Doki Literature Club. Sure. Doki Doki Literature Club is a horror game. Please do not take this lightly. Technically, it's a romance and a horror game. Doki Doki Literature Club may not be suitable for you if you are affected by any of the following themes: depression, suicide, self-harm, abuse. These themes are not merely suggested, but often portrayed as realistically as possible, and thus may disturb you if they were real. I've known a lot of friends to commit suicide. I've seen abuse. I've been abused. I've seen depression. This is not going to bother me at all. Furthermore, the above list is not 100% exhaustive. Okay. If you'd like to be warned when potentially suggestive content is about to occur while playing the game, detailed content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu. For those with extra concern for their mental health, our recommendation of the safest approach is to avoid playing Doki Doki Literature Club. My health is already out the window. Just put me in here already. We trust that given your understanding of your own mental health, you are able to make the decision that is right for you. Get on with it, Doris! Thank you for your consideration and for staying safe. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Just put me in here already! You're wasting my time. Thank you. What the heck? Hey, Monica. Hello, Natsuki. Yuri. Looking fetch as always. Hello, Sayori. Hi. 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 I've never played this game in my life, and I've always wanted to. This is gonna be great. Who do you think I am? Oh, I can't put in my full name. Fine, I'll just skip the middle one. Wait. Oh no, they're just gonna say the whole thing, aren't they? I feel like being a troll and just typing in menace is cool. Or like menace FU or menace sucks 2 or something. I don't know. But I'm just gonna put it this way. I wish I could put in my full name. Hey! Hi. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I never had a girl who was my friend since we were children. And if I did have one, I lost touch long ago. Why? Because I constantly moved around when I was a child. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, we would just oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Good gosh. Yeah, can I make that like a little bit softer, please? Thank you. I am sorry. That music's a little bit too loud for me. I mean, I like the beat, but too much. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Aw, so cute. Hi. Ha. Ha. I might need a water. My throat's already super dry from this. I overslept again! Yeah, what were you thinking? Set your alarm, dagnabbit. How dare you? Do you want to be late? I can arrange that! Grabs Sayori by the hand, throws her 5 miles in the wrong direction. But I caught you this time. Sure. Sure you did. Sure you did, Miss Clumsalot. Boop! I booped the nose! Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-da-boop, ba-da-ba-da-boop, boop. I'm gonna boop you. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. Nothing you can do in this world to stop me. Boop! Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I'm sorry, but when a male's walking down the street and a woman's chasing after him, that usually means trouble. And I think I've had my fair share of trouble these last couple decades. That's mean, Menace. I know it's mean, but it's the facts of life. Suck it up and deal with it, Buttercup. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Ouch. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. You don't know me at all, then. I try not to be mean. I try to be nice. I try to be nice to everyone and treat others the way I want to be treated. But then there are people who are just so mean or so stupid in the moment that I cannot help but feel like I need to give them a scold talking to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah, just completely dodged the question. Nice. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the students become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Menace, have you decided on a club to join yet? The Beyblade Club. Yeah, that sounds great. Absolutely. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Man. This is great. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sawyer likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by. Oh, I'm adding words again. My brain scatters when I read sentences and they just add words that aren't there now. I don't know why that even happens. On the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime's the best! And games are cool. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh, I got plenty of skills. Want me to show you some right now? This is called the hanging on the fence skill. You pick up a person by the hips without their consent, especially if they're a bad person without any consent, and you put them over the fence without any consent, and then you leave them hanging there without any consent. Then you walk away. And you say, bye, have a nice life, and you walk away. Skill, not very effective. Reason for doing so, odd. Outcome, interesting to see. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, that's news to me. Most people say that, then they try to kill me. That or they heavily mistreat me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Because you're not used to the real world. Real world sucks. You trust me, right? Not really. I hardly know you. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Oh, I'm sorry. You worry about me. Okay. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Yeah, never make a promise you can't keep. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Fine. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I've let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. It at least a little bit. I got my camera in front of half the words here at the end, so I'm not seeing some of the letters. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Hey, do you want to go together? We'll be together? Oh my gosh! I'm not ready! I'm not ready! Let me be a little schoolgirl and dance around and fidget in my own skin! Shake, 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 shake. What the heck? I'm just being me. Sorry. Yeah, how come this game's working perfectly fine, but then I go to do Henry Stickmin and my game crashes? Same with Roblox. I don't know what's going on with my PC today. I really don't. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That's school for you! You learn absolutely little to nothing. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Shiori wants me to check out some clubs. Suddenly, the man pulls out a club. This will be excellent for whacking that pesky rodent that's been running around in my pantry. How dare he take my dry version of cheese? Nah. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That sounds pretty fun, actually. My school didn't have clubs. And the ones it did have was like Key Club, which doesn't really count because most schools actually are supposed to have stuff like that. Hello? Sayori? You know, now that I actually get a good look at Sayori up close like this, she is really adorable. But I'm gonna be honest, if I was a high school student, again, in this life right now, and I ended up attending the same school with the four of them, and Monica wasn't what she turned out to be, I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably go on a date with Natsuki. I've always liked the Tsundere vibes. And I actually dated a girl once that was a Tsundere, but I messed it up because I was young, naive, and stupid. I regret messing that relationship up to this day. I never should have made those stupid mistakes I made when I was younger. I was a young high schooler at the time, but it's okay. As human beings, we live and we learn, and by learning, we don't make the same mistakes again, but only if you choose to learn from the mistakes you've made or seen in your past and present. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I like her eyes, though. Definitely. I was about to yawn. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, hey, Chair! Hey, how's it going? I disagree. There's a paper on that wall that says Phil. Phil Coulson. Sign me up, bro. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You know what? Sayori's actually growing on me. She's actually growing on me. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. That's not a compliment. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Aw, she's blushing! That's so cute. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Blunt, right to the point, just like me. Mimi. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. This literally looks absolutely adorable. young high school girl pouting face. That is adorable. Why is this making me wish I was still in high school? My high school life was awful. Probably worse than everybody else's that I currently know of. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Okay. That said, my interest in literature and grammar is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Me, want, go, now. Don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Brain, can you stop reading words that aren't there? I let out a long sigh. Fine! I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I said that wrong. Yes, let's go. Dude, these hallways are cleaner than the high school I went to. Or I guess high schools, I should say. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Ouch. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I don't like adding voices. Not fully. I can do it for some time, but afterward I need water, and I don't have any water with me right now, so my throat's killing me. It's choking me inside and out, man. You gotta hook me up. Gotta hook me up, bro. Hook me up, bro. Give me some water, bro. Bro. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, I'm not kidding. My throat's hurting really badly. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, definitely waifu/mommy vibes. Pass. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm sorry. Would you rather I be a turtle? How about a wolf in sheep's clothing? Is that what you'd want? Sorry, but I'm me. Suck it up and deal with it. Way to kill the atmosphere. You're welcome. Ah, Menace! What a nice surprise. I have never met you in this life, and how the heck do you know my name? You know what? Whatever. I don't even care. Welcome to the literature. Welcome to the club. I keep adding words that aren't there! Stop it! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd be stunned too. All words escape me in this situation. Except for the words I'm speaking in this situation by reading here, on the board, down here, below, on the pink little polka dot screen. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Just because a girl's cute doesn't mean she's dateable. What are you looking at? I'm looking at a drop-dead knockout. Oh, gosh. What if I said that when I was in high school? I know I never did say that when I was in high school, but if I did, that'd be hilarious. If you want to say something, say it. Hair, I like. It's unique. Your persona, adorable and interesting. Me want spend time with thy. Does thy feel same? It's so hard asking girls out these days. And about 90% of them are fake anyways. I'm sorry, not fake, but like, not how they actually seem to full extent. You gotta spend time with someone to actually know someone. That's the hard thing about life these days. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh? Is she moody? Then why is she blushing? Why is she blushing? See, this is why two tsunderes are hard to understand, because you don't fully understand what they're thinking. They'll be like, I don't like you or anything, but really they're saying, I like you a lot and I want to spend more time with you. They'll be like, why don't you get out of my life, baka? But then, like, inside their head, they're just saying this. Can you please come closer? Can I see you more often? So it's kind of hard to understand it. And honestly, there's way more personas and personalities than anime tends to relatively show on the actual wording scale. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then turns back towards the other girls. I'm confused. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I think they're all starting to grow on me a little bit more, actually, not just Natsuki. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, it's hard for somebody who spends time behind the scenes to watch everybody on the scenes so frickin' full of energy. It's exhausting. It's like a turtle trying to chase a speedrunner. Or a cheetah. Or a pronghorn. It takes so long. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? Not really. That's right, liar. It's great to see you again, Menace. Monika smiles sweetly. If you're trying to thirst trap me, Monika, it's not gonna work. I spent the last few decades falling for crap like that. Never again. Thirst traps don't work on me anymore. Only personality. And you have a dangerous personality. So I know well enough to stay away from you. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, so we did know each other. Never mind then! I've been outspoken. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I cannot imagine somebody in hair like this being incredibly athletic. At least cut it down to, like, right here. So it doesn't, like, get in your way. Long hair is a bad thing when you're athletic. Shorter hair is where it's at. Just saying. Basically completely out of my league. Then why is she trying to seduce you, idiot? Look closer, dang it. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... It feels awkward and weird. Just go ahead and say it. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Menace. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Yay. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Yeah, please don't try to mouth feed me or anything. Please. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I haven't had tea in a long time. That'd actually be nice. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Okay. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Can I pass and have one space next to Natsuki instead, please? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh. I'm just picturing her like doing a full-on military march while holding a tray of cupcakes. The image inside my head's priceless. The grin. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Stun face. Stun face. Grinny face. Natsuki lifts the foil over the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated look like little cats. Aww, kitties. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, how clever. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Yeah, I'm not holding any consistent tones, am I? It's hard to hear with this headset, and it's even harder to speak with this raspy tone. You try it if you're me. Just hurry and take one. I'm just gonna read the lines at this point. Not even gonna try to add voices, except for try to get like a baseline, at least when it comes down to it. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Can you reword that differently, please? I'd rather not follow Monica. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just bite the darn thing, dagnabbit. It's food. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Dude. I love how anime portrays, like, taking a bite out of food when there's, like, a tsundere there. It's so funny. They'll be like, it can't be that good or anything. Here, I'll prove it myself. And they'll take a bite, and then they'll just add this really high, ridiculous, easily taken out of context sound. They'll just be like... It's so good! Then they'll be like, it's not bad, I guess. Takes another bite. It's so funny. It gets me to laugh every single time. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not like I like you, okay? Yeah. Make them for you or anything. Oh, so you did make them for me. Oh, that's even better. Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah. If I was in this universe, or if this was one of the schools that I was going to end up going to when I was a high schooler, I would have totally taken my chance and asked Natsuki out. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for... You know. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, tsunderes are really hard to understand if you don't already understand them. But can't deny they're cute. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Brain, if you misread one more word or add one more word that isn't there, I'm gonna slap you. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Depends on how the tea is contemptibly kept inside of a cup or bottle. Just saying. You know. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy some tea. I told you to stop it! I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Do you mind? I'm trying to enjoy my tea. Beat it. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was forcefully dragged here against my will. Set me free, dagnabbit. I want to be a free human being again. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. One male surrounded by 4 girls who I can obviously tell are all interested in me, and you're telling me not to feel embarrassed. That is bad advice, Monica. Very bad advice. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? Get me out of here! Take me away! No. No. Oh. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. Well, I don't. So, that's why I asked. So, you should know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, I tried to be a member of... I don't even remember at this point because I just don't even care. It was like the yearbook club committee or something. It was running a lot of the events. But my school handed out so much homework and I naturally sucked at things behind a desk. So I had to stop going. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Did I disagree with Monica? Gosh dang it. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Oh, she's clenching her fists. That's a little bit of a sign. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. It is. You could put it that way. Can I go home now? I don't want to stare at a Yandere all day. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh! You mean like how the sports events don't want to start Beyblade, but they totally want to start some slap boxing. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see. Mm-hmm, 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 uh-huh, mm-hmm, uh-huh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, uh-huh. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm both fun and worthwhile, but I really do not enjoy work that much. But something we all gotta do, nothing to it but to do it, right? But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm getting bored. When do we get to the entertaining stuff? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah. To put me in a jail cell full of awkward misery. Because I can't make up my mind on where I want to look at this screen except for the paper in the background, so I'm not offending anyone. But everyone at the exact same time. Too bad there's no women in my area that I'm interested in dating. All the ones who are interesting are out of state. Unfortunately. My area sucks, it really does. At least when it comes to trying to find a girlfriend. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Well, it's not that hard to find Sayori here. Yuri, finding one that sophisticated and that interested in literature, that's going to be kind of hard. Finding somebody like Natsuki here and getting her to like books. Yeah, I could see that being challenging. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Menace, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, you know, the gamer books, Star Wars, Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's, that kind of stuff. I especially love the gory ones, you know. The darker the better, right? Nah, I'm actually kidding on that one. I do like reading Five Nights at Freddy's and Star Wars and Minecraft. I got a whole box of books of that stuff on my shelf. I also kind of like reading adventure ones, like Geronimo Stilton, Beast Quest, Indiana Jones. There was Out of Boneville, I think. I do like comics. To this day, I've never read a manga, but I've always wanted to try to read one. Everybody keeps telling me I'm missing out by not reading any mangas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking I might have to agree there. Because I keep hearing, like, how great mangas are. And I'm sure they're pretty good. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. It depends on the book and what I'm interested in, honestly. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I've always wanted to read manga. I've always have. It's true, though. The only manga I've ever seen was one about Deadpool. And I was shopping for other stuff at the time, so I didn't buy it. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Why were you just blushing a moment ago? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. There's bacteria there, don't do that. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Fantasy reader, nice. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Oh, just like Minecraft. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. People suck! I'd rather read a book than talk to a person that I hardly know and don't want to spend time with, I'm just saying. But then again, having friends is nice. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, like the fact that you keep throwing all these girls in here, all but Monica. Monica's not even a girl, she's a child. The fan base. Technically, Natsuki is the child here. Oh, okay. Well, technically, from experience, there's a big difference between being a woman, a girl, and a child, and a complete crazy lunatic who wants to kill everybody else around her and keep me to herself. And you can't argue much with that one. Yes, by all means, Natsuki's technically a girl and a child by the mind state. Yuri here is definitely a woman by the mind state, and Sayori is definitely between a girl and a woman. But Monica, although she may be a woman by the mind state, she is no woman. She's a psycho killer, and I'm not a fan. Yeah, when do we get to the good stuff? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was a page-turner. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Don't spend too much time reading, do ya? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, always fear the quiet ones. You never know what they're thinking. I guess you could say that. Has it already been 30 minutes? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll just put that spot there so I can actually return. I'm gonna end that right here. I was hoping to at least get through some of this and get around to more things. I guess I'm a bit of a slow reader when it comes to these right now. You know what? I'm gonna get through this conversation and then I'll end the video. I'll at least do that much so it's less confusing the next time around. We can just jump right into a new conversation. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often really successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, get used to it, girl. You're about to be living in one. Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Come on, don't hide. I want to know you more. Come on. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Aw, the truth came out. The truth came out. Look how stunned she is, and she's blushing. She's blushing, she's embarrassed a little bit. She didn't want me to know that. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori's siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Please don't lead into a girl fight, not while I'm present. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It is impressive. Writing poems is pretty difficult sometimes. I'm lucky to be able to even write one good poem. I'm a good writer for, like, song music. Or, like, a story writer. But when it comes to poems, I stink. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Try me. I like the music in the background. That's really nice. It's such good music. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, what's the matter? Does big waifu mommy Yuri now want to share a bit of writing? Oh, well, too bad. Too bad. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, back to the video. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member... Hold the phone! I never said I was officially joining. How frickin' dare you add me in here without asking me my consent first? Jumping ahead to conclusions like that, how dare you? I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Menace? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. She looks disappointed. She looks upset. She's definitely upset. Sayori's definitely upset. Yuri, I don't really know what she's fully thinking here. Maybe like a little bit surprised I was still considering other stuff at this point. I don't know. Monika's definitely upset. Natsuki is a bit upset, but not as much as Monika and Sayori is. Lose my train of thought. Or maybe she is, and she's just not expressing it fully. Also, she has angry eyes. I like that. Natsuki's the only one who has angry eyebrows. She's like, Baka! How dare you leave me? How dare you? How dare you? Next time I see you, I'll step on your foot. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I wouldn't call Natsuki's dejected, but These three, I guess they classify. But I'm sorry, I thought... Yeah, she's upset. Wait, so Monika's not blushing, but Natsuki and Yuri are. Menace. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Not everything is about your love life, dagnabbit. You set a bad example for all menaces everywhere. Except for the Roblox version. We don't like him so much. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. Stop banning words that aren't there! I'll join the literature club is what I meant to say. They all just perk up. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Shiori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. PDA! PDA! Invaded my bubble! Personal space! Personal space! Personal space! Shiori, let go this instant, dagnabbit, or I will forcefully throw you across town again! I got the strength to do it. And you know it, too. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Can you blame a guy for liking cupcakes? It's cupcakes. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Yay, I joined the Literature Club. Hello to my day in paradise. As a frickin' nightmare. Monica, do you mind getting your hair out of Natsuki's face? That's a little bit better, thank you. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember, tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Do you mind forcing your eyes somewhere else, woman? Menace, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Me. Pen. Paper. Write. Words. Stuff. Gotta hate this. Though, why am I enjoying? I don't know. And technically, yes, that was actually paper. Yeah, please stop doing that. Every other guy might go absolutely nuts for girls posing like this. Me, I glance once and look away. It's not that I'm not into the pose. It's just that I've been used and abused a lot in relationships. And I've made mistakes in relationships as well. But the high majority of my relationships have just been me getting used and abused. Not me doing it the other way around. The high majority, not all. And I've learned over the last couple decades to not fall for thirst traps like this. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Menace, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom. The club room! And make our way home. From now on, I'm just going to start slapping myself like this every time I mispronounce words or add one that's not there. It'll be good motivation for my brain to stop doing it. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Could we get rid of Monika? Just a Monika? Just a Monika? Just Miss Demonica? Just a Monika? Just Miss Demonica? Demonica. I added a DE in front of Monika. Demonica. Has the word demon in it, because she's a bad person. You'll understand later. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Wait. No! I don't want to write a poem just yet. I wanted to save that till next time. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. You know what? Fine. I'll do the poem. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I can save it right here. Awesome. And I can just go ahead and end that video right there. They all look so cute. And there's no Monika here. Yeah, that's the problem. No wonder she became a yandere. Yandir. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. Wait. Now that I think about it, I'm not even sure I did my intro. Well, better late than never. It is I, Menace Snowdecker, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today's video was Doki Doki Literature Club. I was so caught off by everything, I don't even think I did an intro. And if I did, I don't remember, because all this had me going right from start to finish. I've always wanted to play this game, and I never, ever did. So now that I am, I'm actually happy. Sorry for the glitchy Henry Stickmin video the other day. This one's working fine, so I'll do this one for now. I'll get back to Henry Stickmin soon. And I ran into a little bit of a minor setback when I was trying to make my new Beyblade channel. I figured out what the problem is. I'm gonna fix that soon, and I'll get the channel up and running. I just put like a message in the community, give me like a week to a month or something, because I wasn't sure how bad it was at first, and I thought it was like a major problem. But after talking with another YouTuber / friend of acquaintance of mine, he figured out what I was doing wrong. I understood most of it, I just did one thing wrong, and that's what threw everything out of order, and that was the problem. I just got an achievement. Cool. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. This is Menace Snowdecker signing off. If you liked the video, then give it a like. And if you want to see more, then please subscribe. Because I'm going to beat this game soon, and I'm going to enjoy it. I should word that differently, because there's women present. I will complete this game, and I will enjoy it. And like always, this is Mr. Decker signing off. I said that part already. I'm throwing my brain out of order. Probably all the slapping. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye! And have a great day, everybody! Hope to see you all back here again soon. And don't forget to smile. Because a smile a day goes a long way. Take care, guys.